Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Our guest speaker today is Sheikh Abdullah Dirat, who currently resides in Johannesburg and is the brother of the late Sheikh Ahmed Dirat. Sheikh Abdullah is a well-known Islamic scholar both locally and internationally. After graduating from Al-Azhar University in Cairo, Egypt, Sheikh has lectured university students of Arabic and Islamic studies in KwaZulu-Natal. His topic today is Islam and Donald Trump.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين بارئ الخلائق أجمعين، ثم الصلاة والسلام على شمس الهداية واليقين حبيبنا وحبيب قلوبنا وطبيبنا وطبيب نفوسنا أبي القاسم محمد صلى الله عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم. أما بعد، فقد قال الله تعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم، بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وقال لهم الناس إن الناس قد جمعوا لكم فاخشوهم فزادهم إيمانا وقالوا حسبنا الله ونعم الوكيل. صدق الله العظيم. Dear children, sisters, brothers in Islam, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, in His final communication to entire humanity, the Holy Quran, tells us about true Muslims, which may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make us also. وَقَالَ لَهُمُ النَّاسِ, and the humanity gather together and tell them, إِنَّ النَّاسَ قَدْ جَمَعُوا لَكُمْ, all the peoples of the world have gathered together, banded together against you to harm you. فَاخْشَوْهُمْ, so be afraid of them, tremble, show trepidation, shiver, give up hope. No. فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا, when they hear this, the iman, their faith is increased and becomes more and more resolute and powerful. وَقَالُوا, when they say, حَسْبُنَ اللَّهُ, our Lord sufficeth us, He's enough for us. And وَنِعْمَ الْوَكِيلُ, and He is the best who will dispose of all the affairs and all our hardships. Now this is the sign of Muslims, because we belong to Him. Remember that you are one alone with Allah, then you are in the majority. Can be billions of people, but you're on the side of Allah, you are in the majority. Everything else is minority. One with God, my father used to tell me when I was small, one with God is majority, he says. So don't worry, be with Allah. So, we find today that more than ever, we have to be with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Though He is with us, He's already here, nearer us than our very life, our jugular vein. We breathe and we exist because of His mercy. But we have to get to Him, closer to Him, by doing what He has asked us to do. And that fuel is not by just mouthing, I believe in Allah, I believe in Jesus, He died for my sins. I believe in this particular pir, I believe in this. There is no such thing, you got to show it. A Muslim is a walking, talking example of deeds and action. That is what a Muslim is. So today we are. You said that somebody didn't mishear Islam and not Donald Duck, Donald Trump. I'm not talking about any comic character, yeah? But I don't think Donald Duck could have done any better than this person, because he's out Donald Ducked because he has ducked every decency and he is after us. But Islam and Donald Trump, let me tell you something. There was in Sunday Times, in Numbers, what is like he had 3 wives. 4, he had 4 major bankruptcies. And people know what is bankruptcy here. They call him commander-in-chief. Perhaps they took out the word T, because 4 bankruptcies to get rich. So is he commander of chief or commander of whatever you call it? And then they had not, in Numbers, never put a drop of liquor on his tongue, alcohol, never. That's it. It's there. Never. Because he saw his brother who was a drunkard, what became of him. He who can never put him closer. One characteristic, which unfortunately, you know, wine is flowing like water in Muslim countries and so on. Here is the commander-in-chief who wants to be a thief, of course. They want to steal everything else. He doesn't put it down. So at least you can start with that. And we know very well that he came in on the ticket of Islamophobia, scaring people about Islam. And of course the poor Mexicans, you know, he wanted to build a wall around them. So 2 tickets. Islamophobia, Islam or Muslims and Mexicans. Muslims cannot become Mexicans. But Mexicans can become Muslims, inshallah. There's a challenge. We can't become Mexicans. But Mexicans, and there is a big population of Muslims in Mexico already, alhamdulillah. So we must see everything in that light. That if he's lumping us together, bring them in and say you belong to us. The worst, the son of Abu Jahl, Ikramah, the son of the worst enemy of Islam, said, La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. So, the Mexicans we have. But then Donald Trump, he's got one quality that many of our Muslims haven't got, and that he is anti-alcohol, anti-drink, and he hasn't put a drop of alcohol on his tongue. So we've got to give him credit for that. But his tongue is very loose, rotten. You see, rotten. And alcohol will not clean it. Only Zamzam will do it. So we invite him to Islam. But he is not the only shaitan. A greater shaitan than him, so far we know, proven shaitan was Barack Obama. Murtad. Believer in one God, subscribes to 3 gods. Believer named Barack Hussein has got nothing to do with the sacrifices of Hussein. He became an Uncle Tom working for the white man, the black face doing the bidding of the white man. Like some Afro-Americans said that Barack Obama is a Rockefeller Republican with a black face. The only face is black. Otherwise, he's a white man and doing the bidding of the white man. And your own researcher here, Dr. Feroz Osman, I know how many of us read his letters and so on, well researched, well thought out, well reasoned. he told us that last year Obama dropped 26,171 bombs on 7 Muslim countries. This is what he did. You can ask him, they can question him that this is a lie, our brother Dr. Feroz Usman. That's what he did. That is 72 bombs a day on the Muslims. You know, bridal parties, little children, funeral parties, they bombed and killed people. This Barack Obama, this murderer. And you know, sometimes because he's black, we think like our newspaper and so on, they don't run him down at all, because why? He's black. We don't see black. My Nabi was the best of people. He said the Arab is not better than the non-Arab, and the black is not better than the white, and the white is not better than the black. Finish. Don't look at white and black in Islam. Never. But this nation, it's South Africa. You can't shake Barack Obama. He's a thief, a murderer, little children, heartless man. There have been more black people killed by white policemen during his rule than by anybody in history. He was there, killed his own people. The Quran warned us. The Quran, I had a problem with one of the guys during the Bush's time. A black secretary met us at a certain Jamaat Khana in Glen. And I told him, no, you don't come and bluff me. I told him. I said, my Quran is spoken about people like you and whoever is black and serving the white man. He says, you know Moses, alayhi salam, Musa, during his time, Fir'aun had a person who was a Jew, but he was the one that oppressed the Jews the most. His name was Korah in the Bible, Qarun in the Quran. Inna Qaruna kana min qawmi Musa fabagha alayhim. Most certainly Qarun was from the people of Musa, but he betrayed them. He was treasonable against them, and he oppressed them. That's it. You with a black face, you think I'm going to say that you are for us blacks? Cut out. The Quran has already told us to warn us against people like you with black faces, but have filthy, rotten personalities and hearts, and who bluff us. And that was Obama. 72 bombs a day. And conservative estimates are that 5 million Muslims have been killed since the United States declared war on terror, which is in reality is the war on Muslims. I want to say which Muslim here will say, Trump is not making a war against me. Obama is not making a war against me. Which Muslim? Come on, he is against you. Al-kufru millatun wahida. The Nabi said the kuffar, the Hindu, the Jew, the Christian, the atheist, the socialist, the communist, they make up one community against you, one millet against you. Yet we are looking for problems with ourselves. You know, you are like this and you are like that, finding fault. And the enemy is looking at our face and wants to swallow us up. But this is us. We want to see what I like. Bow down to Lillahi Rabbil Alameen. See what Allah wants. Cut out ourselves. Who are we? Dust and nothingness before His might and His glory. So he has been, from the word go, during his reign as a big mouth during the elections, he was already choosing whom he wants. And when he came in, one of the persons was Lieutenant General Mike Flynn. He was offered the National Security Advisor role. The retired soldier is said to have a worrying, cozy relationship with Russia, one of the worst enemies of Islam. You know, in 1995, the Chechens Chechnya, Shishan actually defeated Russia. Really. Muslims don't know. Nobody tells us. Yeah, we get these stories that don't tell us about our glory. That 1 million people of Chechnya defeated Russia. That is why he went to Grozny with his tanks and bombardment and flattened the place to teach them a lesson. But they won. Go to all the European papers and Western papers, they wrote that Russia was defeated by them. So this chapter is a cozy relationship, and we know the Russians are our enemies, and the Russia and America, don't be fooled, they are the two blades of the same scissors. Same scissors. You are in the middle, they will eat you up and make us fight, and they will swallow us, Russia and America. So he has a cozy relationship with Russia. He says Americans are justified in their fear of Muslims, and has called on Arab leaders to admit that their religion, Islam, is sick. This is what he says. How about this rotten man, sick man, calling us sick? So he believes, now that is one of his top men, that Islam is sick. So Islam has to be cured, Islam is a cancer, it has to be removed. Now, that is what you and I are up against. But we Muslims, will we learn? No. Because, Alhamdulillah, when all of them band themselves together, then it's you and me, and I'm sure each one of you, فَزَادَهُمْ إِيمَانًا. Your faith in Allah and your resolve has become stout and mighty and great. You take on anybody. كَمْ مِنْ فِئَةٍ قَلِيلَةٍ غَلَبَتْ فِئَةً كَثِيرَةً بِإِذْنِ اللَّهِ. How many, a small band of people have destroyed and annihilated great mighty forces through the permission and the help of Allah. So we also, but we have to stand up. No, dua karo. About time we learn dua also. Dua karo. Muslims, Rasulullah never spread Islam during doing dua only. Dua, when you read Surah Al-Fatiha, ask anybody. Sabum min al-Masani, the best 7 verses. Ask them any dua that is better than Surah Al-Fatiha. How many of us know the meaning of Surah Al-Fatiha? I'm not here to test you, I'm not a tester. Come on, how many of us? And then dua karo. Then you go to certain group, 1 hour long dua they make. 1 hour long. And you have to put my hand down. And you say whatever, I read Surah Al-Fatiha. Because that is the dua. They put us into this dua mentality, where Muslims are militants. We're not violent. We have the dua mentality, Dua. No. When anything evil, get rid of it. Man ra'a minkum munkaran falyughayyirhu biyadihi. When you see any abominable, wrong thing, change it with your hands. That is what your Nabi said. Do you believe in it? Dua karo. Yes, dua, you made it. Read Surah Al-Fatiha. Allah praises it. That part is sabab min al-masai. In the Quran, you don't know what it is. Nobody tells you from here what it is. That it is a complete dua for all your problems. Nobody tells you, because our pulpits have become wobbly. They don't want to tell you. They don't want to tell a Muslim who you are. You have been chosen. Kuntum khayra ummatin. Without even you starting, Allah called you the best of all nations of the world. You are. You, each one of you. And alhamdulillah, me also. Best. Anybody says you're not the best, then that chap has not gone through the test. You are the best. So that is what we are. So no Donald Trump. No, nobody worries us. Yes, because he does worry us, because we are not ready for him. We are fighting each other. Like the person in India when the Pakistan problem was taking place. He said, there are three people, British, Hindu and Muslim. The British have two enemies, the Muslims and the Hindu. The Hindu have two enemies, the British and the Muslim. The Muslim has three enemies, the Hindu, the British and the Muslims. We are our own enemies. We, the munafiqs amongst us, they are Muslim men. You see in the Middle East killing Muslims, starving Muslims, we are our own enemies. So these munafiqs have to go. These Qaroons have to go. This bad Obama, who's supposed to be a Muslim with a black face. No, don't look at the heart. Allah looks at the heart. Allah will not look at your faces and like its color, nor your wealth or your status, but He will look at your heart and the nature of the deeds. So Muslims, Barack Obama or his grandfather or his grandfather, he is Trump. It's so easy. Trump, I said. Inshallah. It's just an A, from Trump to Trump, to become a hobo. It's just an A. Allah's kun fayakun. You will be a hobo, inshallah. It's trying to pick up my Nabi, my deen, the truth. There is already a Trump. He is the biggest bankrupt man in the world, though he went through 4 formal bankruptcies. 4 formal bankruptcies to accumulate his wealth. And this world of Allah is not a trading place. Allah told us that tijara that you have to make with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It says that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling to make business with Him, not with the American people, not with the Arabs stealing their oil and stealing their people and stealing their morality and stealing their conscience. No, if you really want to make any type of commerce, and take Him into your consideration. He is your capital, He is your savior, and He is the giver of victory. So therefore, we tell Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this era of darkness, first of all, put so much love into our hearts. That is what is needed. Love, and love. If we love Allah and love His Rasul. And all love filters through the heart of Muhammadur Rasulullah. If you love Him, then you will love each other. And when you love each other, every type of negative value, hatred, dislike will disappear into thin air. So therefore Muslims, do not be afraid. وَلَا تَهِنُوا وَلَا تَحْزَنُوا وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. And do not despair, and do not be distressed, and do not be in any way in a form of depression. Don't be depressed. وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ. You will be the highest. Subhanahu wa ta'ala, we say when you go down, Allah is the highest. He says, you will be, I think up to me, وَأَنْتُمُ الْأَعْلَوْنَ إِن كُنْتُم مُؤْمِنِينَ. If you are the true believers, and you are true Muslims, you will be the highest, undefeatable and victorious. وصلى الله على النبي الكريم والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وبارك وسلم.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة. حي على الصلاة. حي على الفلاح. حي على الفلاح. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
الحمد لله رب العالمين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين، وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه. بلغ الرسالة وأدى الأمانة ونصح الأمة وكشف الغمة وجاهد في سبيل الله حق جهاده حتى أتاه اليقين. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك عليه أفضل صلاة وأعظم تسليم. أما بعد، يقول ربنا سبحانه وتعالى في القرآن الكريم: ولا تهنوا ولا تحزنوا وأنتم الأعلون إن كنتم مؤمنين. وربنا سبحانه وتعالى يقول أيضا: ولا تهنوا في ابتغاء القوم إن تكونوا تألمون فإنهم يألمون كما تألمون وترجون من الله ما لا يرجون وكان الله عزيزا حكيما. الله سبحانه وتعالى جعلنا خير أمة أخرجت للناس. ولا تهنوا ولا تحزنوا وأنتم الأعلون إن كنتم مؤمنين. فعلى الله سبحانه وتعالى بهذه الأمة على خير الأمم وجعلها فوق البشر جميعا، لأنها تحمل رسالة ربها وتحمل سنة نبيها، فلا يساويها أحد ولا يعلو عليها أحد، لأنها تعلو بكلمة الله، وكلمة الله هي العليا، والله عزيز حكيم. فنحن إذا تمسكنا بكلمة الله عز وجل نكون سادة الأمم وقادة الدنيا، ولا ينبغي لأحد ألا يحس في نفسه أقل من ذلك. فأنت بكلمة الله وبمنهج رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أنت فوق الناس جميعا، لأنك تحمل أعلى كلمة وتسير على أفضل منهج رباه النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم لأصحابه، وربى هذه القيادات التي حملت مشاعر الحضارات إلى الدنيا كلها وسادت الدنيا وفتحت العالم، وما هي إلا بكلمة الله عز وجل، وكلمة الله هي العليا، والله عزيز حكيم. أيها الأحباب، لا ينبغي للمسلم أن يحس بنقص في نفسه أو في منهجه أو يتشكك في سلوكه وعبادته. لا ينبغي للإنسان أن يكون هكذا، لأن منهجه الصافي المعين جاء من رب العالمين، ربنا سبحانه وتعالى الذي اصطفانا لحمل كلمته، فهو اصطفانا لحمل كلمته، وما اصطفانا إلا ليعلم أننا أهل لهذه الأمانة. إنا عرضنا الأمانة على السماوات والأرض والجبال فأبين أن يحملنها وأشفقن منها وحملها الإنسان. حملها هذا الإنسان الضعيف، حملها هذا الإنسان بضعفه، حملها ذلك الإنسان وهو يحمل أعتى ما لا تستطيع بحمله الجبال ولا البحار ولا الأنهار. هذه أمانة الله سبحانه وتعالى في الأرض، حملها الإنسان، وكان الإنسان ضعيفا، وخلق الإنسان ضعيفا، خلق الإنسان ضعيفا بضعفه، ولكنه قوي بالله، قوي بحمله لكلمة الله، قوي بإيمانه، قوي بعقيدته، فلا ينبغي له أن يتزلزل ولا ينبغي له أن يتزعزع، ولكن هذه القوة يستمدها من رب العالمين. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نكون كذلك. وفي كل يوم جمعة ساعة تستجاب فيها الدعوات، فادعوه سبحانه وتعالى على يستجيب لنا. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والعاقبة للمتقين ولا عدوان إلا على الظالمين، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله ولي الصالحين، وأشهد أن سيدنا محمدا عبد الله ورسوله وصفيه من خلقه وحبيبه. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على أفضل الصلاة والسلام والتسليم. أما بعد، الله سبحانه وتعالى يقول في كتابه العزيز: ويمكرون ويمكر الله والله خير الماكرين. تمكر الأمم جميعا بأمة محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، لأن هذا هو الذي يغيظهم، وهذا هو الذي سيدمرهم، وهذا هو الذي سيزيل عروشهم. ولذلك ما فتئوا أن يكيدوا للمسلمين ويكيدون كيدا، إنهم يكيدون كيدا وأكيد كيدا، فمهل الكافرين أمهلهم رويدا. الله سبحانه وتعالى سيدحر بهذه الأمة المحمدية، سيدحر بها الأمم جميعا، وسينتشر الإسلام، وسيسود الدنيا كلها، وسيعم العدل أرجاء الأرض. فما رسالة الإسلام إلا العدل، فما رسالة الإسلام إلا العدل، فما رسالة الإسلام إلا الرحمة. فالله سبحانه وتعالى سينشر العدل والرحمة بين الناس جميعا في مشارق الأرض ومغاربها. نسأل الله سبحانه وتعالى أن نكون من جنود ذلك الحق. وفي كل يوم جمعة ساعة تستجاب فيها الدعوات. اللهم اغفر لنا وارحمنا وعافنا واعف عنا وتجاوز عن سيئاتنا. اللهم اكرمنا ولا تهنا وكلنا ولا تكن علينا. اللهم حبب الينا الايمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين. اللهم خذ بايدينا منا اليك ولا تخزنا ولا تفضحنا في يوم العرض عليك. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى اله وصحبه وسلم. سبحان ربك رب العزه عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وأقم الصلاة.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله، أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة، حي على الصلاة، حي على الفلاح، حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة، قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
لا اله الا الله رسول الله. استقيموا يرحمنا رحمكم الله. الله الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين
آمين.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا لا تلهكم أموالكم ولا أولادكم عن ذكر الله ومن يفعل ذلك فأولئك هم الخاسرون وأنفقوا مما رزقناكم من قبل أن يأتي أحدكم الموت فيقول رب لولا أخرتني إلى أجل قريب فأصدق وأكن من الصالحين ولن يؤخر الله نفسا إذا جاء أجلها والله خبير بما تعملون الله